I still remember a woman I met in Iowa. Her son had shipped out to Iraq 2 weeks earlier. And I had a close friend who was on his way too.
All right, I'll be praying for you.
Thank you very much.
All right? Okay. Appreciate you. Thank you. As a retired general officer from the U.S. Army, it makes a difference to me how a potential commander-in-chief thinks about war and peace. That's what we're looking for in a president. Somebody that understands the stakes and has the courage and the judgment to approach them rationally and with a sense of duty to the Constitution and the people of the United States. And that's why I think he's going to be a great president.
Everybody here has got a story. Somewhere you've got parents who said, you know what, maybe I won't go to college, but I know if I work hard, my child will go to college. Everybody here has got a story of somebody who came from another country. They said maybe my grandchild or my great-grandchild, they'll have opportunity, they'll have freedom. Everybody here has got a story about a grandparent or great-grandparent who worked in a coal mine, who worked in a tough factory, maybe got injured somewhere, but they said, you know what, I may not have a home, but if I work hard enough, someday my child, my grandchild, they'll have a home they can call their own. That's the story of America.
This guy is special because I think he can bring people together, because he's a good, decent man that understands the world through his background, that he's a man that can heal this country, that can bring bipartisanship, that there's very unusual, good, positive sides to this man that we need at this juncture in our history.
I'm reminded every single day that I am not a perfect man. I will not be a perfect president. But I can promise you this, I will always tell you what I think and where I stand. I will always be honest with you about the challenges we face. I will listen to you when we disagree. And most importantly, I will open the doors of government and ask you to be involved in your own democracy again. America, the time for change has come. And to all of you and all of those who've joined us from across the country, in 6 days, we can choose an economy that rewards work and creates jobs and fuels prosperity, starting with the middle class. In 6 days, we can choose to invest in health care for our families and education for our kids and renewable energy for our future. In 6 days, we can choose hope over fear and unity over division, the promise of change over the power of the status quo. In 6 days, we can come together as one nation and one people and once more choose our better history. That's what's at stake. That's what we're fighting for the small business owner in Denver to keep his doors open, for the hard-working couple in Cincinnati to retire in comfort, for the young student in Fort Lauderdale to afford her tuition, for men and women in every city and town across this nation to achieve their American dream. And Florida and America, in this last week, if you will knock on some doors for me, if you'll make some calls for me, if you'll go to BarackObama.com and find out where to vote, if you'll stand with me and fight by my side and cast your ballot for me, then I promise you, we will not just win Florida, we will win this election, and together we will change this country and change the world. Thank you. God bless you. And may God bless the United States of America.